Well, I wanted to discuss some things I was researching the other day. I was researching natural remedies of the past, like centuries ago, and to see how they translated into today, and if there was research today that kind of backed up those things. And I found something that was very, very interesting on ginger root. And so I wanted to talk all about that today. And studies recently have shown really amazing promise in ginger root for the treatment of some of today's most common health problems and ailments. And so looking at this research, I was really surprised by how beneficial these studies are showing that ginger root can be for a lot of health problems out there that we have today. And it's been used for centuries.
So I mean, I have to ask, because you can buy ginger like in a jar.
Right.
You can go to Tsunami and get you some sushi and get it.
Right.
You can also get it, as you say, in root form at some places. Of course, the Chinese and Japanese have been using it for years and years and years. But so are you saying you actually go get the root?
The root or supplement, or you can even get ginger root as a pill. You can get it in a supplement form
really?
too.
Oh, that counts?
Yeah, that counts too.
Okay, all right. Okay.
But the number one thing with ginger root is it's very anti-inflammatory. And the precursor to almost all diseases, I say almost every show, is inflammation. And so ginger root has been proven to help all sorts of muscle problems, muscle cramps, musculoskeletal pain, arthritis pain, almost anything that deals with your structure has shown to be really helped by taking ginger root on a very frequent basis. One study showed that ginger root has such a powerful anti-inflammatory properties to the point where it has been shown as effective and in some cases more effective than your over-the-counter NSAIDs like Tylenol and Advil.
Wow.
And so muscle cramps and even like menstrual cramps, really effective for ginger root. And so I thought that was kind of interesting. Ginger root has shown to be very, very promising. I'm going to certainly add it to my supplement list, or I might even get the root and start trying to do some cooking with it. Now,
I wonder if you can eat it with the root. If you can just, of course, I guess you have to like shave it like a carrot, I guess a little bit.
Yeah.
I wonder if you could just eat it like that, raw.
It would probably be pretty strong flavored. And I know it's pretty strong flavored. I've tinkered with it a little bit, but not near enough. I'm going to start to really mess around with it some more. One of the other studies...
Now, you realize today, this town will sell out of ginger.
Yeah, ginger root's going to be gone. Yeah. So one of the other studies that I looked at is for digestive problems. Everything from ulcers to motion sickness, ginger root appears to be very effective at relieving nausea, vomiting, heartburn, those type of stomach nausea problems. And the thing that I found neat about this is it's really effective at helping morning sickness, which is great because sometimes pregnant women can't always take medication for it. They just kind of have to suffer through it. So ginger root shows to be very effective for that. And it aids in digestion because there's an enzyme in the ginger root that helps break down proteins. So it aids and helps speed up digestion, which can also help stomach problems. So the last thing that it does is it's a very strong antiviral, antibacterial property to it. So really great for colds, flus, different viruses, bacterias. It can help fight those as well. So, I mean, I was amazed at all the stuff that ginger root could do. I mean, I knew it was healthy, but I didn't realize it was quite that healthy. And I didn't realize it had been used in healthcare for literally centuries, since way back. So ginger root is one of those things that's kind of been lost in modern food manufacturing and processed foods. We've kind of lost a lot of these old herbs that have been around for years, and a lot of them are superfoods. And here's the thing. Some foods have a great power to heal us, but there's also some foods that have a great power to make us sick. And it seems many times we choose the ones that make us sick and not the ones that have the power to heal. So I got some things together on how we can get more ginger root in our diets and in our bodies. So when we get back from break, I'm going to go through 3 or 4 different ways that we can actually get ourselves to consume more ginger root for some of these conditions that we're talking about. So,
fantastic. All right. Doc Sin, we're talking about ginger root and the benefits of it.
Yeah, so now that we know how beneficial it is, the next step is how do we get it inside our bodies? And the point here is that it really doesn't matter the best way to do it as long as you figure out what works best for you. But your choices here are either purchase the root and put it in either food or teas, or buy the supplement that comes in a pill form that's ginger root extract, and you take that. Both are effective. But a couple of words about the supplement version. Under the Dietary Supplement Health and Education Act of 94, health products are not closely regulated, and dietary supplement manufacturers don't necessarily have to quantify what's in supplements. And so that's why you really want to research the manufacturer and the methods that they use to use your supplements. So in other words, not all supplements are created equal. In fact, there's a huge difference from the cheap supplements to not, and how they're made and what's actually in there. So there are manufacturers that make products that say they're something that actually contain very little of whatever it is. Mm-hmm. They may even contain harmful contaminants, so you want to keep an eye on that. So this is true with almost all supplements, and it's very critical that you do your own research on who's making it and what it is and how it's manufactured and how reputable the company is. A bottle of vitamins at a big box store produced in China for a few bucks is not the same thing as a high quality supplement that you get from a reputable company. Now, much of the negative press you see about supplements is because of this. They might test a cheaper supplement and say that supplement's no good, but it's really because the manufacturer wasn't doing what they said they were supposed to do. So it's very important that you research it. Now, here's how you know. Look for the GMP seal from a highly reputable company. GMP stands for Good Manufacturing Practices, and that's an accreditation that this company gets, this manufacturer gets, and it ensures that you get what you think that you're getting. It's the strictest manufacturing standards in the world. It's called GMP, Good Manufacturing Practices. So what you're looking for here is
my girls at Drug Emporium, you'll see me later on today, ladies.
Yeah, stock up. And so what you're looking for is herbal extract of ginger root from a company that's GMP accredited. And a couple of brands I like Nature's Way, Now Foods, Solar Ray, and Star West are just a few companies that'll kind of get you started. But there's other ones out there. But the main thing is you want to make sure it is what it is. Now, the other option...
No, wait, is there an amount that we should take in particular?
Or
just follow label directions?
Yeah, I would just follow the label directions on that and see. And I think when you're cooking with it, I think just the more you can cook with it, the better. I mean, I don't think that you can overdo that. So what I think I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start putting it in my iced green tea. You know, one of my, in fact, I drink iced green tea all the time. I probably go through a pitcher every 2 days, and I make it at home. I take iced green tea and sweeten it with stevia, and I usually put essential oil of a lemon oil in there. Mm-hmm. And so I'm going to try slicing up some ginger and putting in there and see how that works. So I'm going to experiment with it a little bit, and I'll post some ideas, and I'll let y'all know how it goes on our Facebook page.
You know what I bought yesterday? It's so funny you're talking about this because I like the ginger flavor in it. It's I forget the people who make it, but these, you know how you get these little bottles of juices, like they're already juiced up for you.
Now, ginger snaps are not real ginger.
No. It's like, you know how you can go buy like they call it green goodness, and all the stuff's already blended up for you. Yeah. It costs a little more in the stores, but there's one called Kale Blazer. Mm-hmm. I love it, and it's got ginger in it.
Oh, good. So there you go.
Love it. It's called Kale Blazer. I thought that was
funny. Yeah. Cute, clever, very clever.
And it's all natural, no added sugars or anything.
Now, I have used ginger in some of my like NutriBullet drinks before, and one of the secrets to that is if you'll take the root and you'll slice it, I guess it would be crossways and not long ways. It has fibers in it. And so the key is if you make little round slices out of it, you cut those fibers and you don't get those fibers in your drink.
Oh, yeah. It's just like cutting a roast in the correct
exactly.
direction.
With the grain. Yeah, you kind of
Yeah.
cut against the grain,
Yeah.
not with the grain on that. And that way you don't get those long fibers. But
Wait, which way is best? Well, it
Cross.
doesn't. It doesn't matter
Crosswise,
because
correct.
you're grinding it up anyway, right?
Yeah, but if you don't slice it kind of small, then you can still get some of those fibers.
Think
So
of
you wanna-
think of trying to grind up a stalk of celery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you cut it with those threads are going to get all tangled up and nasty. But if you cut it crosswise,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But definitely try to get more ginger in there. I'm going to do the same thing, and we can all talk about it on Facebook and post it on our Facebook page. But ginger is so beneficial for so many things that we all need to try to find a way to add more ginger root to our diet like they used to do. Especially if you have stomach problems or pain or arthritis or muscle cramps or headaches. It's shown really effective for headaches as well. So try to get more ginger in your body somehow, and we will continue the discussion on Facebook over the next month or so, and I'll let you know how it goes with the things I'm going to do. But ginger root has been used for literally hundreds, if not even thousands of years to treat ailments, and the new research that's coming out is starting to prove that it does really help these things, as effective as Tylenol or Advil in some cases.
That's amazing.
And yeah, it really is. And so ginger root has amazing healing powers, and I think we should all try it, see how it works for us.
that would be a vegetable, right? Would ginger be a vegetable?
I don't know if they would call that an herb or
I
a
don't
vegetable.
know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I wouldn't think. I would think it's I guess it's a root vegetable maybe.
Yeah.
You know what you call it when you get it with your sushi at Tsunami? You call it good.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You call it
For
good.
sure.
Really good. I wish Michelle was listening to this morning, and I wish she would open up Tsunami just a tad bit early and get some here before 10. Just saying.
Didn't you have a jar of ginger in the refrigerator here one time?
Well, before we started doing Wellness Wednesday, and before I met Dr. Kevin, I was on a ginger kick. Yes.
Really?
Yeah, and I got to tell you, I don't know why I stopped, because I felt better.
So that's what happened to you.
Yeah, that's one of the things.
But now, when you buy it like that in a jar, it's pickled or preserved or something in some way, that's not the same as?
I would think most things you lose some of it by doing that. I mean, I don't know.
But
for
it's better
sure.
than nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was a certain kind that I was buying already in the jar that didn't lose everything. Because I'd done the
wise shopper.
I had done the research,
Yeah,
and
good
there
for
were
you.
some brands they said not worth eating, consuming, and then there were others that did a good job at pickling them, if you will. And so that's what I was buying.
Well, the main thing with that is as long as they don't heat it too much. If you overheat it,
That's
it's
right.
going to destroy all the enzymes.
And you know what?
everything.
I got to tell you, my stomach. I had less stomach problems when I was eating ginger regularly.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons I started consuming it. And and plus I love it.
Yeah. Well, I just found this research out just this week, so just stumbled onto it. So I don't have a lot of experience with it, but I'm going to play around with it, and we'll talk about it on Facebook and post it on there. If I can find some neat recipes, I'll share them on there.
That's fantastic. Like I said, on Facebook, it's Bryant Wellness Institute.
It's the Bryant Wellness Institute.
The Bryant Wellness Institutes.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, are you done with us?
I'm done. That's all I got
I'll
today.
see you later today, right?
Yeah, see you later today. I'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
Thanks.
Dr. Kevin, Wellness Wednesday on KTDY.